Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Um, just had some stuff on my mind that I was talking in my head, and then I'm like, I just feel like talking out loud. And so if I feel like talking out loud, I feel like recording. And if everything goes how I feel it would, I'll post it, right? If I don't punk out of posting it, you know? But yeah, like I said, I was just having a conversation within myself because for the past couple of days I've had some experience, right? So it's May. What we're in the May 6th, 2023, right? Um the current calendar, and I, I do believe time is all messed up or whatever, but I'm just saying, like, for context sake, that's the time where so-called and majority of the world is following right now, right? May 6th, Saturday, May 6th, um 2023. And I no longer identify or call myself a Christian. Since about August, since August 2022, I started like leaning away from saying that I'm a Christian, the whole Christianity thing. And honestly, when I first would say, like, man, that's why I can't with Christianity, bro. Like, that's how I would start out. Because as the more I started studying the scriptures and just studying history and just having more of an understanding of the world that I'm living in, I'm like, bro, Christianity, I just cannot. You know what I'm saying? With religion, I just cannot. And I'm not going to lie, bro. When I first started saying that, I felt like, what? Like I just felt a little bit, I felt like a little bit, I don't know what to call it, but like, what? You know what I mean? Because Christianity, like Jesus Christ, like I love me some Jesus Christ. Okay. Like listen, it just was always Jesus for me. You understand what I'm saying? Like no matter what, it was always Jesus for me. Okay. And my God for me, like period. You know what I mean? And, yes, I'm like, I'm not a Christian. I'm like, what? It felt like a little bit uneasy. But then, how, like, when you say something to yourself, you're always like talking to yourself, like, it is what it is. There's like another voice saying this, like, basically the pros and the con of a situation, right? So basically, my mind would say, but listen, are you more committed to Jesus or to a religion, right? And I'm like, no, I'm more committed to Jesus, like for sure, for sure. You feel me? So that would just always like equal that back out. Then I really got into his name and the name change and everything like that. And I don't have a problem, like I said, with anyone that calls him I don't have a problem with anybody that do what they do, honestly. You understand what I'm saying? I have a problem with Hasatan, but I don't have a problem with anybody doing what they do because honestly, it's to each their own. It is what it is. You get what I'm saying? But what really like upset me is the enemy. Period. You get what I'm saying? And so what I'm saying is like I'm sympathetic to whatever. You get me? My point is, like I said, when it comes to the name, I'm like, hey, I don't have a problem with anyone not want to call the name Yahusha or blah blah blah. But for me, I don't understand why people have a problem with people who wants to start using his correct name. So I never got that. So that's basically my point. What I'm trying to explain with that, like I never really had a strong like feeling about the whole opposition of that. You get what I'm saying? However, though, I feel comfortable using the name Yahusha, right? I felt comfortable with that, and I don't have a problem with no one having a problem with me doing that. To each their own. Your choice. You get what I'm saying? Um, yeah, so like I said, I got more into that, like, it's Yahusha. I want to start using his rightful name. Anyways, the point that I'm even bringing all of this up is, guys, is because now, like I said, May it's almost going on like a year later. I have understand more about this world that I'm living in, the history, of, how the world was before me, how the world will be after me. And I am like strongly against even being sympathetic to saying I'm not a Christian anymore. I'm just talking about for me. So I am not a Christian anymore. You understand what I'm saying? And it is what it is. Whoever have a problem with that, hey, too bad. That's on you. I don't even have a problem with you having a problem with that. Again, there's a point to all of this. A couple of days ago, I was at work. And so my job does this thing where it has outside agencies. Say like if someone call out for a shift, they use an agency to fill that position right quick. So you have temporary people that come in and out of the job, basically, is my point. And there's this lady, she's been there like a couple of times, and um, I've seen her high and by, but we've never actually worked together in the same unit. A couple of days ago, we actually worked together. So we worked the whole shift together in the same unit. And I guess you're not going to be around me more than 5 seconds and not realize that I'm a believer, right? Because I'm a believer. It's just going to come out some way, somehow. So we're there the whole shift and everything like that. And she was like, wow, what church do you go to? That's how it start. Like, because it could just be anything. And I'm just going to find a way to connect it back to Yahuwah. Because, bruh, the creator created all of us. So in everything, we do connect back to him, right? Everything, whether it be a sickness, everything, good, the bad, the ugly, all connect back to him because he created it, right? He created us. So this how it started. She just was like, wow, what church do you go to? And I was like, oh, I don't do church, honey. I do the creator. You know what I mean? I said, I don't do church. I do the Bible. And she said, yeah, as her mind is trying to make sense of it all, right? And this is no this to her, it just is what it is, and it's a fact. And she was like, yeah, but oh no, she said, oh, so you do online church. And I'm like, okay. I said I don't do church, but you know what I mean? But I said, but really it should be gathering. So I said, yeah, there is, because there is a couple of channels that I listen to online. And there's at least like 3 channels that I listen to online that I trust. You know what I mean? I trust no man. Yes, you understand, but I do trust the work that they do, regardless. You get what I'm saying? And whenever I fact check it, it always comes out. You get what I'm saying? And it is what it is. And it always sits okay with my ruach. So it is what it is. Like I said, I got a couple of channels that I listen to, but there's at least 3 where I'm like, bro, I trust what they say. It is what it is. I'm just talking about for me. Now, so I told her, I said, yes, I do have, like certain channels that I follow on YouTube. So yeah, I guess I do gather there. You know what I mean? So she goes, oh my God, she goes, oh, so, like Joyce Meyer, ay, Dios mío. I don't know what I said. What, like, it literally, it, yeah, I was like, no, 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 and I was just doing no because I couldn't even find the word. I'm like, girl, we're melanated. Because I don't consider myself BLACK. I don't use that word to describe us. So, I'll say melanated or of African descent, whatever. So, you got the picture. So I'm like, we're melanated. And I'm like, bro, have you not heard anything? I literally even said I don't do churches. And why would you think an online church I would do like that is so socialism, Christianity. I can't. So after that, I have to say, wait a minute. I said, you know what? I'm not even Christian. Then she looked totally confused. You're not Christian, but you believe in God. But you believe in God. And I said, yes, I do believe in God. I said, I believe in the creator. Yes. I believe the Holy Scripture, aka the Bible, is the word of Yah, inspired by Yah. Yes, I believe all of that. I believe in Moses, Abraham, everything. Yes, I believe in all of that. But no, I am not a Christian. She said, how can you believe in God and don't believe in Jesus Christ? I said, well, I don't have a problem with the name Jesus Christ. For real, like it is what it is. I said, but I do believe in who Jesus Christ is supposed to be. The original person, his name was Yahusha. Now I do understand there's a translation in another language of the name. So again, I don't have a problem with the name, but I definitely believe in Yahusha HaMashiach. So I said, no, I definitely believe that a virgin had a flesh child, but that was God in flesh that came because he had to take on basically incorruption so that his blood could be shed. I said, no, I definitely believe that he loved us so much. And I always tear up. No shame. I always tear up when I really say this part because he loves us so very much that he came and walked in this flesh to be disrespected, to be treated the most, what you would say, lowest for us. And yes, no shame. I always tear up at this. Always tear up at this. Because I don't know why he loves us so, but I thank him though for loving us so. But yes, and I always tear up so that I tear up what I told her. And she said, oh my goodness. She said, okay. She said, you know what? Just then I got called away from me and her conversation. And she said, no, go and come back. I want you to tell me more about the Bible because I don't know the Bible like that. And I said in my mind, see there now, but you're a Christian. You're a person of God, but you don't know the Bible like that. But you know what I'm saying? But she was cool. She was cool. Like, you get what I'm saying? But she don't know the Bible like that by her own admission. And I said, see that? That's the reason. I was just saying in my mind as I walk away. I said, that's the reason why I'm no longer under this whole Christianity cloak. I'm a believer. I'm a servant of the Most High Yah. Then I came back and, me and her kept having convos and she just kept picking my brain. And I'm like, don't ask what you don't want to know because you know what I mean? And, we was talking about Easter that she just celebrated. And I'm like, yeah, see, no. But that's Christianity. And I say, see, that's why I can't call myself a Christian anymore. And then she goes, but I'm not certain kind of Christian, even though she celebrated Easter. But see, she ain't certain kind of Christian that, drink or smoke or lie or judge or any of that. Oh, the good little girl. But you celebrating pagan holiday. I said, sweetheart, it's bigger than that. I'm like, see, but at one point I told her, I said, you know what? Christianity love to say that. I'm not the kind of Christian that do this. I'm not the kind of Christian that do that. I'm not the kind of Christian. I'm not the kind of Christian. I'm not the kind of Christian. Then maybe you're not Christian. Maybe you're not Christian. So what is the problem with saying you're not Christian? But they can't because that whole, I tell you, Satan, he did a number on that Christianity. Anyways, that was a couple of days ago. The next day after that, I got a new subscriber on this channel. And I'm like, whoa, that's crazy because people still like listen to it and like even feel it and subscribe to it. And bro, there's times when I'm like, record this or my Ruach is telling me and I'm telling you, I just be like, because I'm like, I'm not a teacher or whatever. But maybe like even tonight, I'm like, it was just so much on me. I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to just record. You get what I'm saying? I don't like my face being on stuff. So it's just be a lot, but I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna just record, right? Like I don't have to show me, just turn the camera around and record. Cause I just felt so much like I said at the beginning, like I was just talking to myself and I'm like, nah, just, like I said, if I don't punk out, I will post it. Okay. So that was a couple of days ago. Like I said, the next day I got a subscriber. So I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe you do want me to talk because maybe people's listening, because you just don't know. Each one teach one, and we're not all the same thing. Like there's the head, the eyes, the hands, you know what I'm saying? And if the fingers didn't want to do what the finger is supposed to do, then the mouth wouldn't get fed. And if the mouth don't get fed, then the belly can't be full for the body to function how it function. So Yahuwah, oh, I just see. Thank you, yeah. Please forgive my disobedience, but thank you, yeah. So, okay. Tonight, that's the reason why tonight I was so much more, I guess, like eager in my ruach, because tonight I met another girl. Still same an agency person, but another girl. Tonight I met a super Christian. I ain't even gonna, because tonight I felt like I wanted to say, I am not Christian. You know what I'm saying? With my Jamaican accent, like I can't even, bro, like I just feel like saying, like, I am not Christian no more. And so what? For real. That is how I felt now, because tonight I literally met a super Christian, bro. Satan has done a number with Christianity. That's just what I wanted to come and talk about tonight. So I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. Yes, I used to be there too. Yes, I used to be a super Christian too. But guess what? I am no longer. Because why? Because I always loved Yahusha more. Sometimes our people need to stop it, man. That's what I felt like coming. So sorry for the long get around, but to whoever it's for, I guess would have stuck around to get around to now. If you're offended, I'm sorry. Like I said, and even if it's just to me and my witness for when my time come. Thank you, Yahuwah. When my soul is standing in front of. Thank you, Yah. I am not a Christian no more. We need to get off our high horse. Satan has done a number with Christianity. He has done a number with it. And he is laughing at you guys. Because y'all are so wrapped up with Christianity and Jesus Christ when that wasn't his name. It was not his name. And yes, they can translate, just like she said tonight. Oh, but God have a lot of name. He got a lot of, what you would call it now, description. He don't have a lot of name. And but when Matthew, Mark, and them was saying there was power in the name, and da-da-da-da, yes, they were saying there was power in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach. Do your research. And then I asked her, I said, do you know who Constantine is? Oh, I don't need to know. No. But first she's, no. But I don't need to know who Constantine is. If he ain't in the Bible, I don't need to know him. Ignorance. Ignorance. Yes, see, you don't know who he is. And all I kept telling her, I said, you don't know who he is, but yet still you are defending the version of the Holy Scripture that he put out. Because Christianity is all Roman Catholic, the hijackers of the scriptures. No, what do you mean? No, that's why Muslims say that Christians are confused. You know, I said, listen to what you just say. Muslims say that Christians are confused. Didn't I just tell you I'm not a Christian? So why are you still saying that I'm a Christian? Because you hear me say I believe in the Creator. You hear me say, I believe in the Holy Conception. You hear me say, I believe in the resurrection. And automatically, that means Christianity to you. It is not. That is truth. I believe in the truth. You're sitting here defending, you don't even know who Constantine is. But yet still, you're defending his way of life. Oh, I'm not Catholic, I'm Christian. Girl, all Christians are Catholics, but not all Catholics are Christian. Stop it. So yeah, after going forward tonight, unapologetically, and I told her, I said, because I was bringing up a point with her, right? And she goes, I won't even get into what I said, right? And she goes, well, I'm not gonna judge nobody. The Bible said, don't judge nobody. I said, but the Bible also tell you, cry aloud and show your people their transgression. What does that mean? I don't, I don't, I don't, I'm trying to think about it. I'm trying to think of the scripture. I just told you the scripture. What does that mean? Explain that to a baby. So then don't come, yo, I'm telling you, Satan did a number with this Christianity. I am no longer Christian. Get off your high horse. And then she's melanated too. And I asked her before we leave, because then I kind of got a little bit heated, but only for her, not me. I felt as cool as a cucumber, for real. And then before we left, I said, let me ask you one last thing before you go, because I'm just going to drop the gem. Because like I said, it is all being recorded. And when my soul stand, guess what? Thank you, Yahuwah. Because it is written, I believe in the book of Ezekiel, where Yah said, I am going to require. So meaning that Yah's basically saying that, yo, what you know, you need to say what you know. Because I'm going to require it from your hand, from what you then teach your fellow brethren. Okay? I'm paraphrasing, but pretty much. Okay? And I said to, as we was leaving, I said, wait, you know Israel, right? Jacob, Israel, his seed, God's chosen people, right? You know? She said, yes. I said, where are they today? She looks so bewildered. Yo, get off your high horse. Satan, man, listen. She looked as so bewildered. Huh? Because it just stopped her in her track. Right before that, she even wrote on Constantine. I gotta go look this up because we gonna have this conversation again. I gotta look up who Constantine is. I said, thank you, Yahweh. In my mind, I was like, you go, sister. Because at first I don't want to know who that is. If he ain't in the Bible, I don't da. But it got to the point I gotta look this up and cause ain't nothing going with what I believe in. And I said, go ahead. And she wrote the name down. And then my mom, I said, you go, sister. You go, girl. Go find out. Go get you deeper. But before she left, I said, who is the people? I said, where are the Israelites now? I mean, if anything, at the very least, she should have said they were in Israel, right? But guess what sweetheart said? She said, I don't know where they are right now. But you're a Christian. Get off of it. Get off that religion. We are no longer Christian. In the name of Yahusha HaMashiach, Yahuwah, my tongue, there's power in the tongue. I pray all Yasharel. I pray all Yasharel, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. I pray all Yasharel, wake up. Because better it is that you're choosing, that you know who you're choosing. But I pray the deception seize on them and they wake up. If Yahuwah, if it could be in your will for my tongue and this prayer to be answered. But Yah, let always, of course, your will be done, Yah. Let my tongue never ask for something that my carnal brain can't fathom. But Yah, let the deception wake up if it could just be so. Wake up. If we ain't choosing him, let us rightfully know that we're not choosing him then. But the deception of our people, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Enough is enough. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Because we don't even know who we are. Wake up. Wake up. If it could be so, Yahuwah, that all our people wake up. Like I said, if we're choosing not to follow you, let we rightfully know it so, that we ain't following. But this deception that we are under, I pray in the name of Yahusha HaMashiach that it's broken so we can wake up. So we can wake up. In Yahusha's name, I pray. Amen. And that's it. Just got off of work and I just was overwhelmed with I just had to say something and I felt like recording it and yeah, it is what it is. Thank you, y'all. And if anyone like listened and agree and can even touch and agree with that prayer, that deception of us just wake up, or any people out there that really know how to pray and can even put it more eloquently than I just did. I ask that you please just pray, touch and agree, because if you are and do possess those skills, you gotta be a person of Yahuwah. And I know, regardless of whatever, you love our people because you can't love Yah without loving his people. No matter what, no matter what they do, no matter what they do, you cannot love Yah without loving his people. And I know you will want to see us wake up. Because if you're a person of Yah, you know what I'm saying is true. It's fact, that deception that they're under. So please join me in praying for that, and in that our people wake up. In the Yahusha HaMashiach's name. Always love and respect. Always love and respect. Love you with the love of the Messiah. Always love and respect. Amen.